This calculator should help evaluate buy-to-let investments, whether you're looking to buy or evaluating properties you own, perhaps in the face of much higher interest rates that can be decimating for cash flow. This calculator can assist in making better decisions for you. In today's market, making optimal buy, hold, sell decisions requires the right number crunching. Number crunching can be slow and dull, but it could be fun, educational, and inform. Number crunching can mislead. Widely used return measures will often grossly inflate actual cash flows. You will also be provided with a return measure that is far more accurate in measuring actual cash flows, typically overstated by generic financial measures. Today's market requires good decision making, but why? The buy-to-let environment is evolving. Over the next few years, it might either remain tough or start improving. If conditions remain tough, the following might happen. Going back to 2021, the sun was shining on landlords. Interest expenses were tiny, house prices and rents were both increasing. By 2022, storm clouds were gathering. With rising interest rates, the effect was dramatically magnified by tax for those owning property in their own name. Higher rents might have helped a little, but overall, cash flows for landlords with debt were poised to go through the floor. Roll forward to 2025, and I believe it is most likely that the happy group of landlords from 2021 is going to fragment into three main groups. The first group is categorized by landlords with high cash flow and low risk portfolios. The group is able to withstand the difficult market and continue to search for new opportunities. The second group had low cash flow, now at risk of going negative. They either had their heads in the sand or have deep enough pockets to ride out tough times. Either way, there's not going to be much to smile about for a while. The third group had lower cash flows also. Not being wedded to buy-to-let, they took time out to work out that high interest rates and other more tax-efficient investments would offer better returns for less hassle. Either they worked this out themselves or went to an IFA to discover that lending money to the government, risk-free, through a pension or ISA could trounce the returns they were making as a landlord. Unless things work out better. We might get lower interest rates, lower tax and higher rents, which is going to equal a lot more cash flow. Either way, if you pay attention to the numbers, you're most likely to create more wealth and sleep better. Number crunching can be slow and dull. With Rent Yield Calculator, I want to make your number crunching quick, pain-free and insightful. This calculator is both quick to use and provides instant results. Simply add a property name and then just select a couple of basic parameters. Amend the income inputs to those of your target property and instantly get return metrics. You can use sliders, direct input or up-down arrows. Then just see how responsive the return metrics are as you vary the inputs. We can also get great insight using graphs such as a waterfall chart. Here we can see how revenue is split up into various categories, ending up in a net cash flow figure. We can see how sensitive this is to changes in both mortgage rates and marginal tax. We can even get insights such as what's our break-even mortgage rate, and see how this is impacted by changes in other factors such as rent. Finally, if you click on Summary, you'll get an overview of the key numbers. This can be screenshotted and saved on either a smartphone, computer or tablet. Number crunching can mislead. Widely used return measures will often grossly inflate actual cash flows. While interest rates are without doubt the biggest challenge for buy-to-let investors in 2023, coming a close second is the impact of tax on directly owned property. Thus, Rent Yield Calculator deducts tax before calculating net cash on cash returns. With the income cash flow attraction of buy-to-let diminished by many investors, it is often said by investors that they are in property for its long-term growth. However, where taxes on capital gains need to be factored in, the capital growth argument for investing in property could be undermined. Through allowing users to vary CGT rates, investors can better understand the makeup of forecast total cash returns.